Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again so much for our time together. I greet you a wonderful Lord's Day. Greatly looking forward to the services today as we finish out Acts 20, where Paul said, I commit you to God and to the message of His grace. It's a great sermon. Look forward to seeing you. But right now, I want us to come back to the book of 1 Corinthians, right down at the end of the 10th chapter. People always ask me, and I don't know why people ask questions like this, but maybe because of all the ministers in the churches that they see falling today, and they see the scandals in the churches, and people say, Pastor, how do these things happen, especially young people? Well, let me give you a partial answer. Verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Do not cause anyone to stumble, whether Jews or Greeks or the church of God. Now, Paul looks at us and says, do your best not to live your life in a way that stumbles people. Remember that people are looking at you. But then he continues, even as I try to please everyone in every way. He said, listen, as a pastor, I try to please everyone in every way. Now, I know you can't please everybody, but Paul said, I try to please everyone in every way. For I am not seeking my own good, but the good of many, so that they may be saved. Recently, one of our staff told me I should download a movie, and I downloaded a movie off iTunes, and it was all about the Boston scandal from the 1990s, where all the pedophilia in the Catholic Church had been exposed. And I have nothing against the Catholic Church, but we need to understand that, but for the grace of God, there goes every church and every denomination in the world. If you'll notice what happened, it's when the ministry began to protect the ministry rather than protect the sheep. When shepherds began to be more concerned about the shepherds than they were about the sheep. Now listen again to the heart of Paul. He said, I'm not seeking my own good, but the good of many, so that, circle those words, so that they may be saved. There has to come a point in which each of us as a leader makes a decision in our heart that I can't do things for my own good. I can't do things that bring benefit to me. I have to seek the good of the people. Now, if as leaders of a church, if we can always keep it focused on, I want to do things for the people. It's not about us as leaders. Leaders come and go, but Jesus died for the sheep. If we'll keep that in mind so that many may be saved, that is how we keep a church moving forward until Jesus comes.